right, what we going by? Santana.
Hey.
Put that right hand up and your left hand on your word, wherever you decide your word is. All right, cool. Hold it just like that. Santana, now y'all hold it. Mm-hmm. You going under oath, baby.
Oh, shit.
Do you solemnly agree that we can post this across all of our social media platforms?
Yeah.
Is there anything, and I do mean anything, that's off limits you don't want us to ask you about?
I don't even know what y'all want to ask me.
Okay.
To be honest with you.
Well, if we ask you about something that is off limits, do you understand? You can say no, you want to pass, you don't want to talk about that.
Yeah.
All right, cool, let's get it.
Okay, literally is no pressure. I'm your host, Bangem Bugg.
It's your girl, Just K for real.
And we got a special guest here to introduce us.
Santana.
Hey.
Tell everybody where you originally from.
I'm originally from New York, Brooklyn, New York. Well, I was raised in Atlanta. I moved here when I was like 6 years old, so really I'm raised here. So
right.
I lived in Clecco for all my life, damn near. So, yeah.
When people get locked up?
All the time. I didn't know that it was that bad out there. I was just like, yeah, it's been a lot of bullshit lately. Like all my friends is damn near in there.
Damn.
Yeah. Lovejoy.
Yeah.
You went to Lovejoy, you're in there.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Is it like is it stuff that makes sense, or is like they targeting people?
I feel like they targeting people.
Yeah.
But Victor Hill and fucked up all the way. So
What kind of charges are you in?
I don't know. I don't care.
Okay. You said Victor Hill what?
He got like booked. He got like a whole case against him.
Okay, so I'm new to this. So he's somebody who from there.
And he's real known for like harassing like black people. So.
Okay, Victor Hill's an officer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I've heard that name before. I thought it was a place. So people were trying to get him out of there.
Oh yeah, it's over with him.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, did you grow up with both of your parents?
Yes, I did. My mom and my dad, we all stay together. I got twin brothers. They play football. They're in college football right now. I got a little sister. She's the captain of the dance team at Lovejoy.
Yeah.
And I got a little boy. He's 4 years old. He playing basketball now with his little self.
That's lit. Y'all all stay together now?
Like this size. So like he can't even like
hold the ball.
Nothing like that.
Now he like this size. He be measuring him.
You said what?
You be measuring him?
Yeah.
Like, boy, you like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
But nah, he's really like the smallest one on the team. But I'm glad they have like that around because a lot of sports you can't be a certain age yet because he wanted to play football, he couldn't. But they got 3 to 5 at the rec center over there. So it's cool.
So what's your relationship like with his dad? Y'all together or?
Everybody always
my baby daddy. He cool. Like that's my twin for real. Like I'm real glad that he's somebody I could just call and like we actually hung out not too long ago. It's nothing weird. Like he could talk to me about all the bitches he fucked everything. Like it's never nothing weird. He just get on my nerves. He popping babies though.
For real?
Elijah got like 4 brothers now. He just had one.
Dang.
Yeah.
So why y'all ain't stay together?
Because he like to pop babies, like that way. He cheated on me. So yeah, it was real toxic. Like, let's not even get started. He was like my last toxic relationship. I was like, bro, I'm not doing that again.
So what made you be able to still be his friend?
Just like who he is. Like we was best friends at first. So when we did the relationship thing, it was just like we just better off as friends. But now you my best friend for life now.
Okay. Besties. That's what though.
It's hard though because he stayed in Stone Mountain and I stay in Fayetteville.
It's really not that far, bro.
If I want to do the drive, then I'm gonna do the drive.
Yeah.
This is like my 3rd podcast. Yeah, I did something prior. What was the last one? Gutter Lanes.
Okay.
You heard of him? It's like he cook at first. It's really a vibe. Like when you walk in, music playing, they play our music and shit like that. He's cooking back there, but he's making everything's infused. So that's his whole thing. So it's busting too. Like once you eat first, then do the interview. You lit.
Yeah.
And he be letting us drink and shit. So
that is lit. I want to go.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, that sounds fun as hell. Where you based at?
I think on the east side too.
Mm.
No, I think it's further than I think it's on the north side. It's like in Buckhead. I can't, bro. I can't.
It's okay.
on that.
Nah, that's exciting. That make me want to start a podcast, man. Cause I know exactly what I would do.
I'll be on a lot of shit though. That's why it was funny because it was just like, yeah, I got a lot of shit to talk about.
Okay. Well, I'm excited to see where this goes then. You seem though. You seem like it though. Like you don't mind answering questions and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What was it?
They're better off as friends. I feel like that's the last thing I have in my head.
I know.
I didn't say. I said he's saying some mountain.
Okay, the drive.
Yeah. And that's he was like, what?
And he was like, he tell you about all his bitches you be fucking.
Yeah.
So you tell him all the bitches you be fucking too?
Yeah.
You be fucking bitches?
More so.
That was good. That was good. That was good.
More so men, but yeah.
Dabble.
I dabble with
Dabble. I love it.
I'm picky about my bitches though.
For real? What they gotta look like?
Me.
Okay.
I really like them slim. I feel like I got more control of them when they slim. So they on my shoulders type shit.
She said,
Right, sent you. Sent me. That's y'all been aggressive today. The other one says, yeah, she said something wild too. She shocked her friend. He was back there like, oh shit.
So, Kay, your type? Is she your type?
Yeah, she is though.
He asked everybody. She said, oh.
Okay,
Thank you.
You're welcome.
the hardest thing you've been through with someone in a relationship?
I guess the beginning stages of getting to know people, but then turning it into just the honesty. I feel like people are not honest like at all. Like you literally find out everything later on.
Mm-hmm.
Even after a breakup, you find out things later on, like why you didn't just talk to me in a relationship at that time. And then the breakup is so messy.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have to be messy. I'm not the type to really be friends with my exes. Like I have maybe one or two that I'm really cool with, but that's because we was cool way before that. But it's been niggas I've been with, and they be like, all this stuff come out. Oh, they friends tell me some shit later on. Like why you just wasn't
About
talking?
from the beginning.
Communication is key. Don't we always say that?
So are you honest?
Yes.
All the time?
No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not honest all the time. I feel like me being not honest all the time is just like there's certain things that you don't. It's not about like even hurting the person's feelings because like I want to be real with you all the way. Now I've been in a place where I haven't been honest all the time because I don't want my nigga to judge me. But that's just I feel like that's just something everybody's scared of. Like if I tell you too much, you just not gonna like me.
Give me an example.
Okay, like me, I'm like typically friendly, and that's always been an issue. But I've never been like completely honest and upfront with it. Like, but until it's like too late. Like, oh, you can check my phone. I don't give a fuck. But don't come at me like, oh, she lied about who she talking to, because in reality, it's like you gonna find out. You gonna see it for yourself. I'm not gonna tell you up front because I don't want to run you away.
So you lie about omitting it.
Yeah. This is what it is.
So if you feel like who you talking to gonna run them away, why you keep talking to them?
Because I just feel like, and that's why I'm not in a relationship right now. Because I'm busy all the time. I talk to everybody. So it's not about the sexual thing. Because I feel like that's where men really go towards. Like, oh, she talking to this dude. Oh, I know niggas. Oh, I know he's trying to fuck. Yeah, I know he's trying to fuck me too.
Right.
But we got to get to that standpoint like, oh, we not doing that. We doing business.
Right.
So who was the last person you had to tell that to?
My ex, we probably broke up like a year ago.
You talking about the business part?
Yeah, that is this business you can't get now.
How What? Every day I'm talking to somebody like that. Like, and it's kind of annoying because it's like, man, niggas don't have no good intentions. Like, for real. Not honestly.
Well, like, what about me making you think
So, bro, when you first go to talk to a girl, your first initial thought is, I'm trying to do business with her.
My first initial thought,
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, I want to see what she about. Let me take her out to eat or something.
Okay, well, that's you. But it's not many guys like you. Like, a lot of guys, as soon as you walk into a girl, it's like, is she going?
Mm-hmm.
Niggas be surprised the way I start talking. Like, I don't want to do none of that. How we gonna make money today?
Hello.
So how does a guy normally come up to you? Like, what are we talking about? Like, it's sexual?
Yeah.
So,
Well, and it's crazy. Don't go in the club. Don't go in the club looking for nothing, because
no, it's not.
as soon as you walk up to me, if I'm by the bar, hey, let me get you a drink. You trying to get me fucked up because you really trying to see what happens after the club.
You thinking negative, see that?
You do that shit.
No, I mean, when I buy a girl a drink, like when we was out, I didn't expect to get none.
Oh, okay.
With Tony, I kept buying.
Yeah, he
drink.
kept buying the ball. I'm like, okay.
I
Try to
know
get the
she was
pussy.
with you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So I didn't think I was finna get none.
Oh, I definitely thought you was trying to line that shit.
It's
Nah.
some
She was
people
lit.
like that. Like, you got dudes that's gonna really just sit there and talk to you, keep buying you drinks. Cool. There's some dudes that just, like, you get a couple of drinks, they start getting touchy feely. Like,
So,
relax.
so with that, you said you want somebody to be straight up with you from the beginning, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if they being straight up with you from the beginning, saying like, "Yo, I'm trying to fuck," is that a problem?
No. Get to the point. I don't want to waste no time.
And then
Because I'm going to just tell you no.
right.
And then we just keep pushing.
You done told the guy yeah, right?
Hmm?
When he said that, you ever told the guy yeah, you can get this ass, like as soon as he said it.
No.
You never say yeah
Never?
right the back.
Nah,
You ain't
because
never-
that's not what I'm thinking about. Like, what time you on is money. Like,
Hello.
Okay, check this bullshit out. Has you ever done that to a girl or a girl done that to you and you go?
She definitely did that shit to a girl. You heard her talk about
Check
putting
this
bitches on her
bullshit
shoulders.
out. Have you done that? Yeah, right?
She gotta think. Let her think.
am I done that to a girl? Probably.
Most likely. You talking about putting bitches on your shoulders. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
So why do women get to be aggressive but guys can't?
I mean, but when it comes to that situation, I act like a nigga. So that's different.
Like, yeah, ain't my cup of tea. I'm crying.
Okay, most disrespectful thing you said out of anger.
Oh man, I don't know, cause words really hurt. Like, I don't never try to put myself in no position where I'm so upset that I say some shit I really regret.
Mm-hmm.
Not even to your baby daddy?
No, and for real, he said some real disrespectful stuff.
Like what?
Like, just the shit that it's irritating, because like when you with somebody for so long, they know all your
Everything
weakest
about you.
moments.
Mm.
So it's like me coming up and what I've been on, knowing that I'm a single mom, knowing damn well like I do my part as a mom. But then it's like the moment that he up, or I'm telling him there's some shit that he gotta do when it comes down to my son, it's like, oh, you ain't did this, and you ain't got this going on, you don't got no car, you ain't got your own crib, and blah, blah, blah. It do be hitting me, because it's like, damn. And especially me, like, kids around my age, like, we be trying to get that shit out the way. Like, I had my apartment already. I was driving and shit like that, so to lose it, and you try to attack me with that shit because I lost it, that's lame as fuck to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't never go to nobody and be like, try to use anything that they've been through, because everybody go through shit. You never know what's gonna happen. I could be rich tomorrow.
Yep. I might be rich tomorrow.
I know you hear people saying a good way to build wealth is like for families just to live together and
It is.
save money, but don't nobody ever want to do that shit.
Right.
So that's a good thing to say with your parents.
I want to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, not with my parents, but
And I had a rough patch for real. Like, when I had my relationship, I thought I was so in love. I bought a apartment for the nigga. So we was together, broke up maybe 3 months after got into the apartment. We was together for like a year. When we broke up, he had his friends coming in, and I still got a big heart, but now I know like you really gotta watch who you give your heart to for real. And people aren't always
Genuine.
like exactly. So I'm thinking we all cool because we all do the same shit. We all do music. We all cool. I'm bringing them in. When we broke up, everything switched. Like they already wasn't paying me full rent, but it was like crazy. Like they really tried to take my whole apartment over. Like it was inviting guests that I didn't like over there. Guns and drugs all over the place. I couldn't even have my son over there because I just didn't feel like he was safe. Pets, unauthorized pet, but you're not paying no rent. Cooking with my utensils is dirty in the house, all type of shit. And I'm asking y'all to get y'all shit together and y'all not. And then when it came down to it, he got homeless again. I loved him, so I was like, yeah, this always go home. So I brought him back in. They had to ask for my position. They try to act like it's on them. Like, nah, ain't nobody got no authority. My name on the lease. I'm paying the rent. All this shit. It went so bad. Like niggas was damaging the house. Like it was so messy. Like I had to have 12 come over like 3 times. And then it got to a point like I wasn't paying they signed rent no more. So I just let that shit. I let them do whatever the fuck. I moved my shit out, and it was like, we'll forgive you for the rent as long as everybody leave the building. I've been told them that. And they wouldn't leave. They was in the bando. They was in the bando. I turned everything off. I was so messy. I turned everything off. But yeah, I came back to the house like once I went to go get my last few items. Once they actually left, house was in disarray. Like, and then now that's still on me. Like I ain't never touched that. I never sued them or nothing like that. But it's still like they wasn't doing nothing.
Exactly.
It was like some civil.
Oh, a civil suit.
Yeah. So I couldn't really do much, especially in that time frame when we had to leave. Like I wanted to do the most.
I would have said some drugs in this bitch.
I mean, I already had a gun that they wasn't supposed to have either. Like it was all that shit going on. But I still, and it's crazy. Like after that happened, I still had bad love for them. Like they was doing me dirty, like talk about me behind my back. They would ditch me sometimes. Like it was a whole thing.
You were still around them after that?
No, like that was my last time seeing them. It was just crazy because it was just like, damn, we used to text each other and say we loved, like it was a sisterhood. It was a couple. It was a boy and a girl. So it was like with her, I wish nothing but the best for them. But that situation was ridiculously messy. But it just go to show you though, that happened in January, and so much positive shit has happened to me ever since that. Amen. So you really gotta watch who you be around and definitely cut off that negative energy when you see it.
So, do you like a little toxic, like in the guy? Just a little bit?
Yeah.
She said that shit out there. I love Geminis.
Yes. Like, my baby daddy is Sagittarius.
I love them too.
I heard they like freaky nasty.
I would believe that. My best friend is Sagittarius. But, you don't know.
I was about to say.
Like, I fucked with
she a Taurus.
And then, like, my ex was a Scorpio. And then I had Scorpios after Scorpio. Man, my worst Scorpio, that name was Scorpio from Chicago. That's a long story, y'all. It's a short story, but it's a long story. Okay, all right. So, so when I was going through my breakup with my ex, I was obviously in my feelings. I didn't want to be alone type shit. I had a real bad breakup. But anyway, I attracted him. He come to my house. He stole the key to my house. He made a copy of the key. I'm like, how the fuck you get in my house like this? He like, bro, I live here, da 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 da. And it was really bad because it started, like, I done been in abusive relationships before, but he started, like, getting back. Like, I had got out of it. So to go back and you putting your hands on me, you putting guns in my face, like, yeah. And then he was one of those military. So he had PTSD. It was bad. Like, he was a DJ out here. And it was a situation where he shot the club up because some dude in there was trying him. He smacked the dude, and they wouldn't let him out, and they wouldn't give him what he asked for. He asked for like a drink a couple of times. I was like, yo, we need to just go. 4 minutes away, the Uber is. All I could see, I was right by the door, so this is like, I'm right here. He's like walking out the door. He didn't even care or see me. He thought I was outside. I was like, I wasn't outside. He's shooting at the floor. So he tried to make a scene, but the floor material is like ricochet material.
Yeah.
So it bounced off and hit somebody else in the mouth. When they found that out, as soon as they seen that, they all go outside and have a whole shootout. I got involved because as I'm tucked away, once that shit was over with, because he ran and went whatever, they jumped me because they like, there go his girl. I wasn't even his girl.
What?
I knew this nigga for 2 months. I wasn't even his girl, nothing like that. They jumped me.
Niggas jumped you?
The girls.
Oh.
Like
Ooh.
2 big bitches. But still.
They still jumped you?
Yeah.
You on the west side, wasn't you? God damn.
This shit was so bad.
Motherfuckers. Ooh.
And then 12 pulled up. I didn't say nothing to nobody. I don't do that. But
Mm-hmm.
that shit was ridiculous. But it kind of opened my mind up. Like, you really, like I say, you really got to watch who you surrounding yourself with.
You do?
Because I knew he was a negative person, but I didn't want to be alone so bad. Now I'm good. Like, I will be by myself.
Why you good now?
Because I'm by myself getting my own money. I'm not worried about no nigga. See, I'm not swiping visa type bitches though. I want somebody, you know, take care of me, you know, sweep me off my feet. But at the moment, it's just like I'd rather just get it on my own because you ain't got to really worry about that. You ain't got no ties to nobody.
Mm-hmm.
People are crazy nowadays, so.
Y'all be picking the wrong guys.
Mm-hmm. That too.
Y'all like goofies. Y'all prefer goofies, right?
But it's funny because like it's never that upfront. Like
It's
you
not.
never know
You put
that
on a good
until
show.
it's too late.
That's a fact.
So, Kay, you can't notice a goofy.
It just depends on what they think is. Like somebody that like domestic violence crazy or some shit, they know that they do that.
They gotta make you fall in love first, right?
They, I mean, not you might not even be in love, but they gotta get close enough. Like how he got in her crib and got the key and was like, "Bitch, I live here."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you just gotta get close enough to set them roots in, however you set the roots. So sometimes my crazy, I dealt with domestic violence too. He was like smitten with me. He's like, "Oh my God, are you gonna come? And I hope you come because we were gonna go to a party. I was gonna meet him at a party." He was nice as hell, like blowing my phone up and being real sweet. And I lie to you not, from the day like that I saw him at the party, the next day I saw him in person. From that day forward, that he never left my side. And like, he was in my crib. He was like,
You put that thing on?
I'm not talking to you. Shoulder blades. But I actually did take time. I didn't have sex with him out the gate. I took a little time, and then it wasn't a lot. It was probably like 3 weeks or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I didn't have sex with him out the gate, and he thugged it out and waited.
3 weeks ain't a long time.
Right? That's not too bad.
That's decent.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I think anything longer than that, you're tripping. Like, you're not horny. She gotta be horny. She just fucking somebody
No,
else.
I made somebody wait like 8 months.
You wasn't horny?
Mm-mm.
You wasn't fucking nobody else?
Mm-mm.
You wasn't fucking yourself?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, because I especially like if I really, really like you, if I really, really feel like I'm about to see a relationship type vibe with you, I'm gonna make you wait for real.
What? That don't make sense. I stopped messing with a girl because she did that. We was talking for like a month. I was talking to her at least an hour or two every day. I'm calling, texting in the morning and night. I'm like, bro, come on now, like a month.
What?
I know she seen me as a husband. And I'm like, bro, that's too fucking long. Go play with another nigga like that. Like,
Right. I just feel like, I don't know.
cause then
You gotta,
Okay,
nah,
yeah.
I ain't even gonna say you gotta be fucking somebody, because there was a point in time where I was okay with not having sex with nobody, but that was after the domestic violence situation. So I'm like, fuck these niggas, fuck that shit. I don't want nobody to touch me. I'm good. But being normal, nah, I need something.
Cause when I brought it up, this how I knew I had to end the shit. Cause when I brought it up, I was like, cause after a month, I'ma say something. Cause you know you're supposed to let the woman bring up sex. But I was like, hey, you know what's up? Like, I was like, you gonna stay tonight? I ain't just say we gonna have sex.
Right.
And she was like, ooh, that's gonna be a long time. I said, this shit is over, nigga.
Okay,
It was already a month. I was like, this shit is over.
That's like an old lady.
Right.
It's gonna be a long time.
No, I can't. That's too much. Okay, the last time you suffered in silence.
I guess I would say like my domestic violent relationships. Like my very first one, I was young, so I didn't really know how to go about it. I knew he had already met my peoples, so at that point they kind of already liked him, and it wasn't like that in the beginning. And then he switched, and then it was like, what?
You was hoping it got better.
And then it was like, I didn't want to tell my mom because I didn't want them to kill him or nothing like that. I really felt like they was gonna do something to him. But yeah, it was real bad. I was suicidal for a while. I was actually in college going through it. I'm glad that I was able to graduate and still get my associates, but I was stressed the fuck out, like real bad. I was smoking every day. Like it was, it really was bad because he was so on me. I was in class and they gave us those MacBooks. So I was on FaceTime with him. I didn't even have a phone at the time, iPhone at the time. So I was on FaceTime with him while we're in class. Then if like somebody is a boy and he's sitting next to me, he like, yo, go to the bathroom real quick. I need to talk to you. And he like, delete, blowing up my shit. So if I'm blocking him, he's still calling my phone. So I had to go to the bathroom. Like I was missing out on classes because I had to go in the bathroom. I was arguing in the bathroom with him for like 2 hours. So I missed my whole class. It was points where I didn't come home. Like I went to SAE Institute. So I would be in the studio all of the time. I was not going home because I did not want to have to deal with that. Because I knew once I went home and he know where I stay, he would pop up to my house as well. That's my parents' house too. Yeah, you're tripping. But I was dealing with that for a long time. I didn't tell my mom until like after the relationship was over with. And that's kind of it's weird because it's kind of how I found my baby daddy. When all that shit was going down, I cheated on him with my baby daddy. So that was my only way to really escape. Because when he seen, I don't know what clicked in his head, because I kept telling him I didn't want to be with him no more. So when he seen me actually with somebody else, he was like, oh, okay. But then even then he popped up to my house and was trying to apologize, but I was like, it's over with. It's gonna be the last time we see each other. But yeah, that was hard. Cause I don't find myself. I'm real like sweet. So for somebody else to put their hands on me, nah.
That's lucky.
Wouldn't that make him want to beat your ass for seeing you with somebody else?
Yeah, but it's like I still was going through it, so it was just like I'm gonna make him still realize, even if he was gonna hit on me, it wasn't. I knew it wasn't like, you know, it's like severe cases of domestic violence, and I knew it wasn't on that level.
Of it.
Right. So I still tried the fuck out of him. So it still worked out, because even then, when I was with my baby father, it was in his face about it. Like, he would call me, I'd be like, hey, like
next to the crazy man
in bed.
Would he swing on you?
No. I think I feel like toward that point it was just like, I don't know what, I really don't know where his.
I think it was the man. Do you think it was the man? Like the fact that there was another man that could possibly help you?
Yeah. Because even when I was dealing with him, I was scared to talk to anybody else. But my baby daddy knew what was going on. He didn't really care. So yeah, that's probably what it was. Because a lot of other niggas was trying to talk to me, and he would, you know, scare them away.
You would? Yeah. Shit, I couldn't imagine what my ex trying to do. He would kill that nigga, no question.
I guess we gonna wrap it up on way too long. So yeah, I seen on your page like you do like, you a stripper, you dance?
Nah, I'm just I'm like, I have parties. I have strip parties, and I have like a modeling agency, but I have like exotic dancers as well. So if anybody like wanted somebody in our section, or you know, paid us to book us to like be in a section, or you know, like do parties. Like just recently, I got the opportunity to do like a party for Black Ink Atlanta. So that shit's coming up. So yeah, she asked me to get some girls. We go out of town, all types of stuff. So yeah.
So you got them hoes. You got them hoes.
Don't call my women. No hoes.
Don't call my women hoes.
I love my babies.
Okay.
Cause it's funny, cause I don't even fuck with girls like that, but we built like a sisterhood, so it's definitely.
It's about money.
On some little shit, yeah. And it helps out because, you know, I do music too. I manage artists. So all of it is like entertainment. It comes together. Yeah, we got a group chat. It's like 250 of us, and we all just support each other. And we pop out. We be deep as hell in the club. The whole club be us, for real. So yeah, we be lit for real.
Where you be performing at?
Well, I haven't performed,
Oh, okay.
but because I'm in the process of really just focusing on them right now. I really
Your
have an
girl
act for
artists.
just getting everybody money. That's where I'm at right now. So yeah, my artists.
No.
Okay, maybe you can send one of them big old freaks up here. I'll interview them, you know what I'm saying? With dancers.
Yeah, well, I'm bringing all of them. We got all of them deep.
Not for real.
That'd be
Bring
lit
them for
as
the
hell.
morning show because I keep telling people I'm gonna have a twerk cam.
That'd be lit.
Oh yeah, have them dressed up like come in like like this a party or something.
Not for
That'd be
real.
good.
I'm dead serious.
I'm dead serious.
Okay, I'm in about you right here.
Go ahead, put that
Bring the
in.
booties in the building. Bring the booties in the building.
Yeah, you can come in too like that, Kay. Everybody, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
Everybody
with it.
You will?
It's a thing.
Okay, that's what's up.
I'm a blend.
That's what's up. Okay, so how do people book you and let people
Really
know?
just DM me on Instagram at 9redlives. That's the number 9, the color red, LIVES. Also, I have a catering business if y'all ever hungry, so y'all can follow my food page at Eat Up Bae, EATUPBAE.
That sounds sexy.
It is. It's smart though, because everybody love it. They be like, ooh.
It is.
They gonna see Cash App, Eat Up Bae.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, my sister's is pretty wet tacos. What?
She got me beat.
They not.
She ain't freaky though, is she? She just like that, pretend like she is, right?
I don't know, ask her.
Not pretend. You know, there's always a low key freak.
Yeah, the pretty ones, they be good like that.
You said pretty people be freaks?
I say there's always the low key freaks.
Okay. So
You might not think so, but
Either they be real freaky or they can't be real dry. It'd be one of them.
she might just be freaky in the bedroom, you know.
And they can't be dry as hell. Like
You just not hitting buttons. You ain't flick something right. All the bells and whistles.
Ain't no way.
What?
Can't just be dry.
That's possible.
I don't know nothing about that.
You ever see a porn and you don't see no juices?
Yes.
You be like,
I be like, this shit
fuck?
fake.
That shit is real. That shit is real, for real.
No, I mean the pleasure they act like they having.
Okay, we gonna be out, man, and we gonna come back with another interview.